Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. We have such exciting news at the library today. Um, some ladies at the library have been working really hard on getting us up on YouTube. That happened yesterday. So, if you have friends that are not Facebook lovers, but like YouTube, you can now view our programs on YouTube also. So the way you do that is go to our library website, which is Franklin County Public Library District. You can just Google that, and then you look up in the right-hand corner, and there will be a YouTube icon. Just click on that, and that'll take you to our programs that we have uploaded so far. I think they have two of my Cook with Books programs, one Pinterest, and Mrs. Jennifer's Story Time last week, and Heather, our teen librarian, her painting class. I think that's what's on there right now, as of last night. So that's exciting news. So be sure and share that with all your friends who are not users of Facebook but do use YouTube. So that was breaking news just in. So welcome to this week's Cook with Books. Today I'm going to use once again the Easy Classic Casseroles Cookbook that I used last week by Gooseberry Patch, and it's copyrighted 2016. This week the recipe was submitted by a lady named Athena Colgrove of Big Springs, Texas. So the ingredients are for Impossibly Easy BLT pie, 12 slices of bacon, crisply cooked and crumbled. Try to say that a couple times in a row. 1 cup of shredded Swiss cheese. Now I'm going to tell you, I looked all over for shredded Swiss cheese, and I could not find any in Brookville. So I sent my husband on a field trip. He went to Kroger and Walmart in Oxford, and they didn't have it. They said it's not something that's really made. I don't know. I didn't know that. So, bless his heart, he got 2 blocks of Swiss cheese. Now, we're going to have enough shredded Swiss cheese to last us a lifetime. And he also went to the Dollar Tree and bought a cheese shredder because we didn't have one. So he sat yesterday afternoon while I was still at work and shredded the Swiss cheese for me. I didn't know he was doing that, so that's one of the reasons I love him. A half a cup of biscuit baking mix, a 1/3 cup plus 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise divided, 3/4 cup of milk, an 1/8 teaspoon of pepper, 2 eggs beaten, 1 cup shredded lettuce, which usually you can find at IGA here in town because I've used it for other things, but they were out, so I had to shred my own. And I use, I was always told in home ec and all that, you never use a metal knife on lettuce or cabbage. So you use one of these serrated, like plastic knives. It's hard plastic. So I have one of those to do that. So that's a cup of shredded lettuce and 6 thin slices of tomato. You can also slice your tomato with those, but I didn't. I used a metal knife. So this is the recipe. If you need a copy of this, you can always email me at melody@fclibraries.org, and I'll be happy to email it back to you. So I've already fried the bacon. We don't like it hard and crumbly at our house, so I didn't go quite as crumbly as they showed in the book. So I did that early this morning. Bacon was on sale actually this week, so that was good. So you just start by putting a layer of your bacon in your pan. You have a 9-inch pie pan and you lightly grease it. I just used a little of my Baker's Joy spray. So you put a little bacon down. I don't know if you can see that. And then you take a little of your shredded Swiss cheese and you sprinkle that over top of the bacon. Now it's not going to completely cover the bottom of the pan, that's fine. And then you put another layer of the bacon and you just keep doing that. So you've used all of your ingredients, all of your bacon and all of your Swiss cheese. I think one more layer will do it. Yep, that took care of it. Don't leave any of that Swiss cheese shredded in that bowl. Don't want to waste any, especially as much trouble as he went to. Then you set that aside, and in a bowl you mix the half a cup of biscuit mix, the 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, you save the 2 tablespoons for later. And the 3/4 cup of milk. The 1/8 teaspoon of pepper. Oops. And you do 2 eggs. And you just kind of beat them a little bit with a fork to kind of break up the yolk a little bit. Dump that in. And then you just use your whisk, and you whisk it around till it's well mixed. There might be a few lumps in there, that's okay. You're not going to get them all out. And then you take your, well, I'm really making a mess today. You take your pan that has your bacon and Swiss cheese in it, and you just pour lightly this mixture over the top. So it covers the whole thing. and it looks like this. And then you just bake it in a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes until the top is golden and a knife inserted comes out the center clean. Then you let it stand for 5 minutes, and then you'll add your cup of shredded lettuce. You'll just sprinkle it on the top, and you will put your slices of tomatoes around the top, and it'll come out looking, I never can get this right, like that. It makes a nice little casserole if you're having company for a brunch or something like that. Now, this is a recipe that I have not tried until right now, so we will see how it turned out. It is really good, and I'm not just saying that. It's really good. You will want to serve it warm, but I'm eating this cold just because I made it early this morning for today. But it's really good. So, thank you for joining me each week with Cook for Books, with Books. You can always go back and watch it again. Just go on our Facebook page and click on videos on the left side of the page, and they're all stored right there. So you can always go back if you miss me, or if you missed any of our videos that we've been doing. So, and make sure you tell your YouTube friends that we're now on YouTube. A reminder that Pinterest Club, we had the first one last Friday. It's saved on our Facebook page and on YouTube. You can call either library. We have a few pre-made kits left. So you can call Brookville at 647-4031 or Laurel at 698-2582 to reserve a kit, and tell them when you're going to be able to pick that up. So I really appreciate you checking in. I've been hearing from people from Kentucky and Ohio, and I think there was one from Texas. So in the comments section this week, let me know where you're listening from, even if it's from Brookville. I think it's interesting to find out how far we're reaching out. So I will see you next time. Bye. I'm going to eat the rest of my casserole.